Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Temperature Jump by Toir. So this continues our Thermo theme week and also our pairing up of J's and Toir puzzles with reference and anti-reference lines. So yesterday was thermos that were referenced. Today is thermos that are anti-referenced. So let me go over the rules so you understand what that means. So we do have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, meaning in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have thermometers in the grid. These are these lines with a circle at the end. We call the circle the bulb because we're imagining like a mercury thermometer that has the bulb at the bottom, and then we have the stick coming out of it, and the mercury rises as the temperature goes up, so we have higher numbers going up the stick. So it's the same here, where the bulb is the smallest number, and then we increase as we move along. So we cannot repeat a digit, and we cannot get smaller. Just as we go, we increase. So if this was, say, a 2, we could go to 3. We can be consecutive. We don't have to be, though. We could skip to 5 and then do 6 here, for example. This would be one way to fill this thermo. What we can't do is like go back down to 4 here, right? Because 4 is less than 5. That's not allowed on the thermometer. All right. In addition to that, all of our thermometers, including the bulb, are considered an anti-reference line. Anti-reference lines look at the length of the line. In this case, this is a length 4 line, and it takes that digit out of it. So we are not allowed to put a 4 at all on this 4-cell thermo. We can't put a 2 on this 2-cell thermo. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, so how shall we get started? Well, I'm noticing we can't put a 2 on this 2-cell thermo. We also can't put a 2 this far along any thermo, right? 2 can only go here or here on this thermo. It cannot go in these 2 cells. So 2 is actually restricted to these 2 in this box. These are both 3-cell thermos, meaning 3s can't go on them. So 3 is restricted to these 2. We also can see 3s are restricted here in these boxes, but I don't really want to mark that right now. It's going to get confusing. It's a lot of markings. All right, what about this column? This column is interesting to me. Let's see. So the things to look for are 1s and 6s, because on thermos, 1s can only go in bulbs, 6s can only go in tips. So in this column, for example, the 1 is limited to these 2 cells, and then the 6 is limited to these 2 cells. So it's not quite good enough to mark something, or to place a digit. But it is interesting for sure. Is there anywhere else we can look that might have something like that? Let's see, we know these aren't 4. I don't know if that's helpful. All right, so clearly I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing here. Let's keep looking. 2 has been restricted in this box. 1 is restricted to these 3 cells. 6 can't go here. Yeah, I'm not seeing what to do there. 6 in this row is quite restricted because it can only go in these 2 cells. It's because we have non-thermo ends everywhere else. But I don't think I can do anything with that right now. In this row, 6 is in one of these 2 cells. That is a skyscraper. I don't know that we need to use a skyscraper, but I can explain it at least. So in this row, we have said 6 is in one of these 2 cells. And in this row, we have said 6 is in one of these 2 cells. I marked those in green. 6 can't go here, 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 right? Can't go in these 4 cells because of the thermos. The thermos are not allowed to put 6 midway, or at the beginning or midway through a thermo, only the tips. Same thing here. Can't put a midway through the thermo, only the tips. So if 6 is limited to the green cells, we cannot put both 6s here because they share a column. The 6 can't repeat here. And so that means we are going to end up with at least one 6 in one of these 2 green cells. So what's the consequence of that? The consequence is that any cell that is seen by both of these greens cannot be 6. So that would be these 2 cells and these 2 cells cannot actually be 6. We can actually utilize that in this box here because if these 2 can't be 6, right? If I were to try to put a 6 here, that would take 6 out of this cell and this cell. And that would make me have to put a 6 in both of these cells in order for both of these rows to get a 6, and that would clash. So we can't put a 6 here. We already couldn't have put a 6 here. We already couldn't have put a 6 here. And so 6 ends up in one of these 2 cells only. Similarly, down here, we can't put a 6 here now. we can't put a 6 here or here. So 6 is in one of these two. I don't know if that's helpful enough, but we can see that this thermo tip can't be 6 anymore because we have these 6s limited to these two. It cannot be here because of our little skyscraper. So let's get rid of the green there. And so the consequence is that this actually maxes out at 5, and it doesn't have a 4 on it, so there are actually only 4 digits that can go on it. We've completely removed 6 from it, and the anti-reference completely removes 4 from it. So that leaves only 4 digits, and they're going to go in order. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 5, right? Because we can't put 4 and 6 on it. That places the 2 here. The 2 ends up down here somewhere. This is 4, 5, 6, and we can do a little bit better, right? Because that can't be 5, and then these have to go in order, so that's not 6 and that's not 4. We need a 1 in this box. Cannot be at the end of a thermo, and it can't be here because of that one, so the 1 gets placed. These ones look down, putting a 1 in one of these two. All right. This is 4 or 6. Now, by our natural roping in 6x6s, we can say that this is 1, 2, 3, and this is 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're just trying not to put a 3 on here. That's fine. What else can I do here? This can't be 1, and it also can't be 3 because there's no 3 on here. So 2 is the minimum. Otherwise, we're going all the way up to 4, and 4 is the biggest we can put on here. So that's quite limited. Anything else I can do here? What did I miss? We got the 1s, the 2s. 3 is still limited to these 3. Same up here. All right. This is not a 1, and it can't have a 3 on it. So there's 2 degrees of freedom on here, right? Because we think about how many digits there are to put on here. We're never putting a 3 on it because it's 3 length. And then also we're never putting a 1 on it because the 1 can't go in the bulb. So with 1 and 3 removed, we are down to 2, 4, 5, 6. So this is only 2, 4. This is 4, 5, and this is 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, and this 2 was looking in anyway. Right, this can't be a 1 or a 2. This is minimum 3. So let's fill that out. This is 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. But there can't be a 3 on here because it's anti-reference. So actually it has to be 4, 5, 6. Nice. Yeah, we can think about it the same way. 1, 2, and 3 were completely removed from this thermo. So it ended up being 4, 5, 6. So that places the 6 here. This is 2. This can't be a 5 anymore. So this has to be 4. And we're left with a 1, 3 pair here. And the 1 here tells us the order. That's 3, that's 1. We get a deet in the corner. Very nice. That's not 3. That places the 3 in this this cell here because it can't be 1, 2 actually. This 4 places the 6 in the 4. We get the 5, 6 placing the 4 here. Whoops, just trying to clear these out. This can't be 6 anymore. That places the 6 here. Finish the column with a 4. Sorry, with a 5. This is down to 2, 4. What's this down to? 3 and 5. So we know the order because of that 5. This is down to 2, 4. And this is down to 1, 3. All right, probably this thermo finishes things. So these are from 4, 5, 6. Let's fill that out. Oh yeah, the tip isn't 6. So yeah, let's just fill 4, 5, 6. That can't be 6. So that means this can't be 6 or 5. So this is a 4. That places the 5 and the 6. That's 5. Yeah, I should have realized 6 in this column was there. All right, that's 2 and 4. This has to be, yeah, these are just from 1, 2, 3. 3 can't go on the 3 length thermo, and 2 can't go because of that 2. So that ends up a 1. That resolves everything. 3 and 1, that's a 3. We get our 2 and 6, and we're done. I don't know if the skyscraper on 6s was necessary, but it certainly helped, I think. Let me know if there, definitely let me know if there was something simpler to see to kind of break into the puzzle, but I really liked that. So maybe I gave you an alternate route. And you can check the comments. I'm sure someone will comment their own path through, and that might help you as well. So cool. I really enjoyed that, though. I like being able to show off techniques like that if I have an excuse to. And you can see that this did end up working out, that we did end up with a 6 in one of these 2 cells. They could have both been 6, right? We weren't restricted from having just 1 6 in there, but you can see we definitely didn't end up with 2 6s over here, so we had to have a 6 in one of these 2, and we did. It ended up being here. And you can see that this 6 does remove 6 from these cells and these cells, which is the logic we had. All right. So cool. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.